Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for August 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Judgment card. You could be in the middle of making some choices, or some choices are being made for you. This is quite transformational though, as an energy. So we'll see what happens. There's definitely some movement here. In the recent past, the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Wands. You're giving me an energy that has to do with your sense of stability. There's a little bit of stressing about it, and the last thing you want to do is stress about things here. But it's still happening. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay, we'll see when we clarify. In the current situation, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, you're in the middle of manifestation here. And it's looking like everything is aligned for this manifestation to come through. So you're doing it. You're also doing something that I feel like you don't even know it's part of your manifestation. Okay. So everything kind of lines up here. In the immediate future, the Ace of Cups, the Moon, the Tower. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're kind of... I don't know. You're feeling something in a particular direction, and then you're kind of keeping it to yourself, like big time. Like, okay, well, that direction doesn't need to know what I'm feeling, you know? Because if they would, oh my God. Okay. And it doesn't have to be love, like, oh my God, yeah, I did this. No. Let's clarify. Let me do the Judgment card. The King of Cups, the Chariot, the 9 of Pentacles. You're on cloud 9 here. You're definitely riding quite the wave here. There's a sense of strength in yourself and a sense of trusting yourself big time. The universe is right there working alongside with you, and you feel all of that. So it's a quite transformative period for you, and you're in the good part of it. So you're one of the lucky ones. Okay. Let me see the 10 of Pentacles in the recent past. The Knight of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. You're doing something here. You're building on something. There's a soul connection that's involved. It looks like you're building on something, and it's looking to be going good. It does look to be slow. Maybe that's where the stress is coming through. But it is progressing, even if it's a little slower than you would like. Okay, so something is definitely being put together there. Nicely. And potentially for the long run. Let's do the 8 of Swords. You get the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. You, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You've got some interesting stuff going on here in this reading. I feel like whatever the situation is starting to grow on you a little more than you probably initially planned. And you're kind of trying not to go there and kind of show up in a way where it wouldn't be picked up. Which that's what's creating the stress. It's like, oh, it's becoming very, very tense all of the sudden. There's some things you're trying to sort out for yourself in regards to how you really feel about the situation, what's going on. And I feel like, again, you're kind of trying to keep it to yourself until at least it's clear, hopefully, for you. I don't know. You're hiding a lot in this reading. It's like, oh, hold on. What's going on here? For the Nine of Wands, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords. But it's becoming more and more difficult because something is happening, at least as far as the situation goes and grows. There's something going on within you in regards to it. And I feel like you're trying to figure out what that is. You know, what those feelings are, what your emotional investment is in this. And the more you kind of keep it to yourself and not really gaining much clarity on it, the harder it gets to proceed here. But I still see you pushing through. You know? Okay. Let's do the Magician. Man, and I was just thinking, oh man, you're so good in this manifestation until this showed up. What the hell is this? I can't even translate this. It's just a mix of mush. For the Magician, you get the Five of Swords, the Devil, the Hierophant. It's like when someone is trying to make something out of a situation that's not that situation. So make something out of something else. Or out of nothing. I wouldn't say nothing, but it's not that. You know of someone, or even you, potentially, maybe, when you just get involved into even a friendship. Let's not go to a romantic situation. A friendship. And it's like, oh, okay, we'll be friends from here on out. And you keep trying and you keep trying. And it's like, it's just not vibing in the same way. But you keep trying. You're like, no, we gotta make this work. I'm like, for what? So there's something like that that's shown up here. It's like, you can't force something to be something other than it is. You know, it's one of those situations. So I don't know what we're talking about here. And it's not that you're forcing it, you're trying to manifest it against what it is, basically. So instead of something for what it is, you're really, really like manifesting for the situation to be something else. Okay, let's do the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Because you have the alternative to move on from this. But the alternative in the way that you're presenting it to me here is, oh, okay, I'll move on. Then I just shut down my heart. I move on and I'm hurt. Ooh, I'm not going to do that. I'm better off manifesting something here. Okay. If that's how you perceive the alternative to be. Okay. But I'm not going to just let you do that. Just because, you know, I'll do that. No. But do you think it's best to force something to instead of dealing with something for what it is, you know, for the truth of that, do you think it's best to have that be something else so that it fulfills your vision of what it should be, and then deal with the fake mask of whatever that is? Because ultimately it's not going to be that. You just forced it to be something that it's not, basically, you know. Do you think that's going to be better or happier? You'll be happy? Oh yeah, because it'll be exactly how I want it. Great. Yeah. Okay. For the Queen of Cups, you get the Hangman, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. That's where you piss me off. And not only you, everybody. Because everybody goes through doing stuff like these. You know, little things like that. Because then I see and you keep on showing me this over and over again for quite a few weeks, I think. I think it's you, but most of you do at this point. Then you're giving me the alternative of, but I know better. If you know better, then what the hell are you doing? I can't help it. Oh, yeah, you can. You know, yeah, you can slip into this energy for a minute to see how it feels and then kind of realize what the hell am I doing and then not do it anymore. Yeah, it's okay. I get that. You're human. We're all human here, you know, but you're killing me here. then I look at the core of you, and there you are acknowledging that, yeah, there's different ways of doing this, which would be healthier. So I don't know what the hell you're dealing with here, but it's definitely something that you don't like for the way it presents itself. And if you don't like it, that should be your answer right there. Not, you know, my answer is going to be, let me try to change that. No. That's ultimately control, you know. But anyways, in the immediate future for the Ace of Cups, you get the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, the Moon. You're so freaking secretive in this. You're not really, because I'm spotting you, but you're so secretive to everything around you. And it's like, oh, what are you hiding here? Something feels really, really good to you. Something feels like, oh my God, you know, the best. But man, you're just not sharing that with anybody. You're just keeping it to yourself there. Let's do the Moon. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Empress. And then in your secret chamber there, where you're keeping this a secret and locked there with this steel key, or I don't know what you're doing there. In that room, you're also kind of stressing that, what if this is not going to work out? You won't ever know, because this is not being let out of that room. In that room, it's going to work out all at once, because nobody knows about it. So you can make of it whatever you want. But why the stress? Why add the stress to that room? Because nobody knows about it. So how can it not work out in that room of your secret? You know? Well, yeah, but if I plan to release this from that room, it's not going to work out. And that's where the stress is. Scorpio. What the hell is going on here? Let me do the Tower. The Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, the World card. Okay, you're putting an end to this. Good, because I'm like, where are you going with this? What are you doing? You're putting an end to this. Because you, at the end of the day, you do know better. And you're giving me that. Again, looking deep down within you, I see that. I know you have that understanding of, you know, all of this is just letting myself get caught up in all sorts of games of the mind. And it's like, it's not healthy. It's not good. So basically, you kind of took me off route here towards a little bit of your thoughts or what you would like for things to be and things like that. And then you come in and say, yeah, probably not gonna go that route because it's not good. So I have no idea. This is definitely in regards to another energy here, whether that's, you know, romantic, love, whatever it is, it's your business. You're showing me you're in the middle of very transformative energy, so I'm not surprised that these kinds of energies would show up. And I'm really digging the fact that at the end of it all, you're the one that shows up with, hey, what's going on here? Let's restructure because this isn't working out. So it's not even me that has to tell you that. It's you that's coming in and saying that. So that's a good thing. So yeah, a little bit of control is showing up. A little bit of let's play secret room with the whole world where nobody has to know what I feel and how I feel and something. Where it's like, no, your truth is your truth. It's going to show up in the world eventually, especially as you go through these transformative periods of time. You know, that's the point of you showing up for real as you are. Not keeping secrets, not trying to kind of push energies to be something that they're not in order to satisfy what you want them to be. Things like that, you know. So, I have no idea what we're talking about here, but let me see what the universe has. The Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords. Yeah, your truth is coming out, basically, slowly but surely, you know? And yeah, it's going to come out through contrasts of your truth being hidden, you know, first, so that it comes out. It's a little confusing for you from what I can see. It's a little, then why am I doing this? If my truth is coming out, if I'm healing, if then why am I, you know, because that's how you heal, by doing all of this to get you on the other side of these things. You know, that's healing. So I see you being a little frustrated, confused, and it's like probably not the best idea to frustrate yourself about this, because it's normal. It's part of healing. Because it feels like you're frustrated with yourself, and it's like, don't do that to yourself. It's gonna happen, you know. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.